morning. It's Monday, March the 29th. It's about 7:25. I am on my way to school to teach, which is not something I could have said or have been able to say for the past few months. So we do not have students back yet on our campus, and in our district, 6th graders are returning to campus today, and then 7th and 8th graders are returning next week. Elementary school, I think 3rd through 5th is also returning today. TK through 2nd had already been coming back for a week or so. But we are required to teach from campus today, which I think I said before, I'm not 100% sure what the rationale is behind that for today, tomorrow, and Wednesday. But whatever. And then I'm teaching on a normal schedule today, like the schedule I've been following all school year. Normal schedule tomorrow, normal schedule Wednesday. I won't be teaching Wednesday because it's my birthday, so I'm taking the day off. And then on Thursday and Friday, the kids will have asynchronous days, which we've never really had before. So essentially, I just need to make sure they have some independent work planned and posted on a Google Classroom for them to complete. Some of them will be spending that asynchronous time finishing their iReady test, because I still have a handful of kids in both classes that have not finished that yet. So that's the plan. And then on Monday, April the 5th, next Monday, is when they come back in person. So by the end of this week, I need to make sure that I understand what my schedule is, because I still haven't studied it. I still don't know when classes start, what group I'm teaching, and when I'm teaching them. The only thing that I'm pretty sure of is the report to campus time, like the time I have to physically be on campus by, has been extended out by 15 minutes. So instead of me having to be on campus per contract by 7:30, I will have until 7:45. And the only reason why I remember that is I was very thankful for that, because when I taught elementary school, that was the report back time, and those extra 15 minutes do make a difference for me. So, but yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. I don't think that today's going to be any different than what it has been, aside from me being physically in class. I would like to figure out by the end of the day, I need to figure out by the end of the day, something that we can do as a class to kind of like say goodbye, because I think I'll be losing a couple of students, and even if I don't, like the configuration of my classes will change because they'll be split by the alphabet. And I need to get my sub-plans in order for Wednesday. And I believe also progress reports will be going home soon, so I need to get all the grades in there that I want to have in there for that. So, good morning. As you can see, I'm in a better outfit. Not that my outfits were bad, but I'm in an actual work appropriate outfit. I got to ease back into that. I put eyeshadow on today, which is something I also haven't done in a while. And then this is the result. I can tell the difference. Maybe you can't, but I can see the difference in my hair using the whole stretching it out strategy. So that is something that I will continue to do going forward. So I will check in with you at some point, but I know as soon as I walk in here, like just the reality of things kind of shifting, and like this is like the beginning of the end of the school year for us, will take effect, and I might be busy because there's people that I haven't seen in a while, and my partner teacher and I are probably going to need to talk through some things. So anyway, I will let you know how it goes. Okay, it's 7:56. Class starts in about 4 minutes. I have successfully got back into my classroom. There was a little panic because I thought I forgot my email password over spring break, but that has since been resolved. I'm ready to go. I have my microphone set back up, my webcam set back up. I just have to get used to using this little itty bitty monitor, because I got really accustomed to using my computer at home, which is a Mac, and the screen is really large. But I wanted to show you what they did to my classroom while I was away. So we have proctors on campus, and while the lighting just really got bad. While we were away, they did some things for us. So one of the things was they desks, this big screen right here. One of the things they did was they arranged our desk for us for social distancing. So my desks are normally in groups of 4, but now you can see they're just in rows with 1 student at each desk. Normally there would be 2 students at each of these desks. So I think this is set up to accommodate half my class showing up because we have this whole AM PM thing going on. So they did that, and they bought us an air purifier. I believe that's what this is. I'm not 100% sure. I think so. An air purifier, and over here is a microphone. And I'm assuming this is for when kids are back in person and we're using, having to wear face masks, because I know some teachers that have been teaching in person all year, like my friend Jill from Hello Fifth, in the beginning of the year, I remember her saying that she felt like she was yelling, trying to project her voice, and her district got the microphones, and that helped. So I'm gonna teach, and when I'm done teaching at 10:50, because Mondays are our short days, is when I'm gonna start worrying about, like, where's the air purifier gonna go? How does this microphone work? All of that stuff. So just wanted to show you my class setup, and now I'm getting ready to teach, and hopefully everything is working the way that it used to. So just want to show you that really quick. All right, I finished teaching my first class. It's 9:30. I finished with that class about 10 minutes ago. My next class starts at 9:50. Nothing's changed there. Everything went fine. Like I said earlier, I just have to get used to this small monitor because I got so spoiled with my desktop computer at home. But we got through everything just fine. And so that was good. I just made sure to start the day making sure that they understood what this week was going to look like, since it's going to be a little bit different than what they have been accustomed to, and they were fine with that. So there you go. As far as today, we are transitioning from Boy in the Striped Pajamas to reading 2, I guess these would be essays. This is my first time reading it because this is as far as I got last school year. So this next passage that we're going to read, I've never even interacted with it because school shut down. It's going to be 2 essays. One's going to be a point and then a counterpoint. So basically 2 debate essays or 2 persuasive essays. And the premise of these essays is talking about whether or not teaching about historical events through fiction is a good idea or not, using the Boy in the Striped Pajamas as an example. So today what I wanted to do was build a little background to get them ready for that. So what I made, let's see if I can get this pulled up. What I made for them is this quick slide presentation. It gives them the question that StudySync presents, and it's just typed out. So I read this to them and said that this is what we're going to be looking at. Again, if you're looking for this template, this is from the website Slides and Go. And then the next slide just is a video link that talks about what historical fiction is. So this is a quick interview with an author by the name of Jewel Parker, who has written some historical fiction for young readers, and she talks about why she likes historical fiction and what historical fiction means to her. Then the next slide tells them that we're going to be looking at the story of the Boy in the Striped Pajamas and using something like that to teach about a historical event and make sure that we understand what the 2 articles are going to be debating. And then I asked them to just kind of tell me what they learned about the Holocaust using the portion of Boy in the Striped Pajamas that we read as a class, as well as some of the video clips that I shared along the way. And then I recorded their responses here. This one's blank because it's for my Switch class. And then after that, I showed them a video, or I'm going to with the Switch class, that I found on YouTube that is called Horrible Stories of Auschwitz, and let them know that this video is now in the words of 2 women who actually lived through Auschwitz and survived it, and said that by the end of that video clip, I want them to identify what they learned from these women that they didn't learn from Boy in the Striped Pajamas. What new information did they gather? And then reminded them that in Boy in the Striped Pajamas, the concentration camp, Bruno always refers to it as Outwith, and a lot of readers, assume that Outwith is Auschwitz, so that they know that they're talking about Auschwitz. He was talking about Outwith, but they're probably one and the same. And then let them know that tomorrow we're going to start reading the 2 essays and talk about the debate. So with the homeroom class, it went pretty well. They were able to identify things that they learned from the women that the book didn't really cover, and they were all appropriate responses to the question that I posed. And so yeah, I feel good about that. And that's what I'm teaching today. That's the productive part of all of that. So my homeroom class starts in about 15 minutes. The hardest part of the day is over, waking up, actually getting dressed and driving to school and teaching the first lesson back on my work computer, making sure everything was fine there. So no complaints here. Just gonna get ready for the next class, and then I'm gonna spend the rest of the day like gearing up for the return of kids next Monday. We're at lunch. It's Taylor. Today is Taylor's birthday. She's turning 16 years old.
Yep. That's me.
We are socially distanced for lunch. This is the first time we've had lunch together in months because I have been teaching from home.
Oh.
She's been very disciplined and been teaching from school. But we're just having lunch, we're chatting, and I'm trying the edamame with the pink Himalayan salt that I bought from Trader Joe's. And this is not my first one, it's like my third one. And it pretty much just tastes like salt. So what's supposed to be so special about it?
Something like health benefits or something, I don't know, but...
Like it's healthier or just has different health benefits?
There's some sort of thing with Himalayan salt that's like, people have like salt lamps and stuff that are made of that, so.
I thought this said pink salt crystals with gender, but it says grinder.
You're like, what happened?
I was like, what does that mean? So yeah, nothing new. It tastes the same, so I'm gonna keep this one in my lunch bag. It doesn't taste any different than salt to me. I'm glad I found these. Liza's gonna get some as well. I put this in the microwave for 2 minutes. It says 2.5 minutes, but that's assuming that it's frozen. The wrap in here worked really well, and it did come with the sauce, and the sauce was good. So I'm gonna eat lunch, and then I'm gonna try and wrap my brain around the rest of this week and preparing for next week. So I really just checked in to tell you if the salt tasted any different. I don't have anything new to say. After 3:07 to be precise, I am all packed up for the day. I'm not necessarily done for the day, but I'm packed up and ready to leave the premises for the day. I have some things that I need to do at home to get ready for tomorrow, and I'll do that at home. I want to leave now because I'm going to get a car wash because I don't want my mom riding around in a dirty car on her birthday. That just seems like the wrong thing to do. But all in all, had a good first day. Got everything that I needed to get done in terms of executing my lessons. Tomorrow, I'll be back here teaching. And then that will be the last day that I'm actually teaching. I did find out Thursday and Friday are independent practice days, but I do check in with each class for, I think, 10 minutes. I'm not even sure. Like, I really do need to look at the schedule and figure out what I'm doing. But yeah, first day back on campus, done, complete. I would say that it was a success. I think wearing a new dress, this is a dress that I bought myself for this first day back, did help. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and close out the vlog here. I'm gonna go get my car washed and then take care of the rest of the things I need to do at home. And I wanna make sure I have time to give the dogs a proper walk because I think that that is something that we need to continue to make sure is a part of our day. But if you enjoyed today's vlog, give this video a thumbs up. If you are back in your classroom, just got back in your classroom, heading back into your classroom, kind of in the same boat that I am, make sure to leave a comment. If you're not subscribed, make sure you do that. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you head over there, especially if you want to see the outfits that I wear every day, because I do post those in the stories. But as always, I hope that you are well. And if you are not well, please be well. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.